Alright, back again. Today's goal, watch artillery shells with one eye and get PySci2 back up and going, hopefully. So, it's going to be a lot of microorganism mines, eh? So let's just review, right? We don't have, our blood pressure is within the approved range for our position in life and level of stress. Hydrogen is well pressurized, which is strange because didn't we just have a problem with hydrogen? Is that just how it is nowadays? Hmm. Alright, so this is good. No problems there. So let's see how the moos are doing. Over here at Muck Moose Central, it looks like we are waiting on a delivery of relia seeds. Hmm. Kind of wish that wasn't happening, huh? We are producing moose. And down at the moo processing center, we are processing moos. Probably making them faster than they're processing right now, which is ideal. Which brings us to our other best friends, the trits. The trits are waiting on. Yeah, there's a problem here. Look how it's making too many spoiled products. I have to do something with that. Like, probably the proper solution is to add more of these or to speed them up or find a way to slow these down. I could prod them, which I think will be less fast, you know? This guy's almost got to take it. Alright, let's stop looking at it. And then for the grand finale down here, we have the meat wagons. Yeah. Doing fine, it looks like. Not great, not terrible. Just doing fine. And these guys, once trits are back up and going, we'll be able to produce artillery shells like we used to. And then we can think about expansion again. Oh, we actually have spare shells. Spare shell, rather. Alright, so things are moving. It takes an astonishing amount of material in order to make these shells. Alright, stop looking at it. Just stop looking at it, stop caring. Today, we have to press forward. Today, we are reviving. Alright, you are done, my friend. Your way of life no longer exists. Come back with me. This guy used to port incubated Petri dishes over to PySci2, but that's no longer tenable, is it? So, oh, what's this? Oh, they changed the icons. It's much easier to see now. Nice. Who clipped the power here? Alright, so this guy is just making a whole bunch of Petri dishes. And all the microorganism lines got picked up and taken away. And so we have to just copy and paste our microorganism, okay, this is fine. Sorry, every time I look at that I have to mentally interpret what I'm seeing. Alright, so we're going to be making a lot of microorganism mines today. Here's another question. Why don't we have tons and tons of these? I've left this go for hours. I'm pretty sure it was all advanced small parts before. That's kind of rubber related, isn't it? Are we still stuck here? Oh yeah. Here's the bottleneck of the factory. And what do you need? Belt. What do you need? Rubber. And rubber is completely backed up and bottlenecked in polybutyldiene. That should never happen. Backed up on no aromatics? That should never happen. No relesias? I suppose relesia did stop. Right? Relesia stopped for lack of hydrogen. So it's just all related. There's big pillars of the factory, and they get knocked out every once in a while, and it causes long-term chaos. Where is my relia fountain? Right here. Oh, they're coming in now. Yeah. Okay, so nature is healing. This will imminently get up here, right? Yeah, right there. Yeah, right there, in fact. Okay, so this will start producing aromatics, which will start producing rubber, which will start producing this again, and I no longer remember where I was going with any of that. So, we are going to assume everything's okay, right? Alright, so all of this is fine. Everything's going well here. Um, this is moss bean samples, no problem. Here's our first real issue. That cellulose has rotted out, and we have to go get a solid unit of microorganism mines to incubate these petri dishes. And it has to go like right here, and we have to share this area. So that's going to be unfortunate. How are we doing at Logi Science? What are we? Oh, no battery. That's right. No battery because no meat. No meat because no acetic acid. No acetic acid because no meat. But that's getting fixed. So ignore that. Ignore that. What we're here for is this, right? Maybe take the PySci2 one. No. Just take this guy. Paste. The icons are just better. We're going to be doing this here, right? Yeah, we'll make this work. Just like right there. That's probably best. Like, there really is no best here, considering what I'm doing. So let's just go right up to the edge then. Okay, great. So, all these mushroom spores, back from when substrate would decay into mushroom spores. That's fantabulous. They go all over the place. Oh man. I'm going to end up with so many mushroom spores in my inventory. Just cleaning this belt is going to be just a trial. Pick all this up. We'll get substrate up and working. There's no point even trying to keep my inventory clean here. It's not going to happen. Now, pick up everything. This belt is polluted. Extreme measures have been authorized. Total inventory death. Yeah, right there. Alright, so what to do with what has happened to me? What have I become? Need a lot more, steel boxes. Here we go. Get rid of this stuff. Then, we really want to put all of this in there. I want to put more than that in there. Then empty my inventory. The ever riveting game of inventory management. Oh, I guess I didn't need to. Nice. Don't worry though, it's all going to happen again. Alright, so that cleaned the belt up until this point. Now I have to keep cleaning, keep cleaning. Right here. It is quite a trick to make me wish to have less pickup range. Bravo, I say. Bravo. Okay, nice. And all the way down to here. I should have done this. Yeah. Alright. Highly unfortunate. Where's all this stuff going? What is my purpose? Up here, you get this. Plasmids. And I guess I just run all these spores over. I don't have enough yet. So we'll make a box. Right here. We'll make it just an inventory box. Then we will dispose of all these properly. Alright, so down here, down here. Where was I cleaning? Right there. I was picking up all of these plasmids. Strange how efficient this was. And it turns out it was not efficient at all. Don't you feel like a fool? Alright, so that is a little different slash better. Not sure. Oh, those were incubated Petri dishes rotting out inside the machine. My least favorite mechanic of all this. I strongly believe that spoilage should be paused once they hit the machines. It would be just a very simple change to make the entire system a whole lot easier to think about. Because if like Pi-hard people are having trouble with it, okay, having trouble is putting it strongly. Pi-hard people have to think about it. Imagine how the poor suckers on Gliva are faring. Has to be the least favorite planet by far. Alright, anyway, bam. Let's go get rid of some mushroom seeds. Mushroom spores, rather. Then, we'll start the long business of repair. Finding the right line to run on is very hard when you can't stand still. Alright, there we go. All spores distributed. Man, energy drink is nice. This solved the entire problem with the base being big. In a nice Factorio-friendly thematic way, right? Alright, so we need microorganism mine. This won't be the last one. Everyone needs to get used to doing this. Micro. Micro. Give me a rest. Alright, good. Oh, I need to grab a pack of air core inductors. That is unfortunate. How about we get another one, seeing as how I know this isn't going to be the last pack of mines I make. Now we pick up our stuff. Great. Come over here and we get ready to work. So that takes care of one side of things. I think what we're going to do is something like this, right? To get rid of the substrate. Maybe this is a poor idea. Because we definitely want one of our junctions right here. I want to use. No. No. Is battery going yet? Have we had delivery of meat? We have not. What's the problem there? I would have expected the meat wagon. Oh, he's got jerky associated with it. But we have a jerky processing over there, though, right? What I want is one of these. Let's see if we can handle this right here. Oh, it has to be like this, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, do that. Okay, this doesn't exist, though. So, how are we going to do this? This is the old line. It no longer exists. What we're going to do right here is this. And then we're going to have input priority from the right to, of course, use the recycled Petri dishes first. Then we're going to come around, and then we're going to go up, and then we're going to go in. It is our standard incubated Petri dish loop. It's even going to start up right now because it has power and everything. All right, so this brings us to cellulose and cellulose regulation. Oh, and you have to be wired to only take substrate. You. Here, take that, please. Just take everything. Oh, I had 2 microorganism mines on me. All right, so the question is, can we suppress the decay products here? And I don't think so. This is the big new addition. We have to find a way. Oh, this is the incubated line. We have to. Here, we're going to burn this out. Hello, tiny sad bot. Like, all of these will go here. I'm not sure if putting it on both sides of the line is a good idea. Like, the more I think about that, the more the answer is probably nah. Of course not, man. We're going to pretend like it is, though. Close our eyes. Look over at the artillery shells. Artillery shells being made. That's what we want to see. That's all I care about. Just keep making them, boys. Keep the guns firing. We have glycerol here. Beautiful. Prodded glycerol. Alright, so don't think about that. The world is working correctly. There are no problems. Everything is fine. Okay, so we're going to zero out all of that. And now we have the problem of waste. This line right here, which I've unhelpfully terminated in a wall of inserters, may have waste on it. And we're going to have to do something like this. Here, take this. And we're going to put a out right here, which is, no, it has to be this one. And you all use filters again, biocrud and biomass, right? So we have like right here. Alright, so this pipe needs to not be where it is. Okay, good. You guys, right here, scoot over by exactly 1. Cease your crying. Alright, so, now... Really? Really? There you go. Alright, so, now, this is the crux point right here. So you are, once again, garbage disposal duty. Then you go right here. I guess not right there. Alright, so there. Now we have garbage disposal line. It's not regulated at all right now, but that's fine. And then over here, we're going to put a main out. Then we're going to run all the biocrud up the backside. This is, of course, a state of sin. I don't feel there's a whole lot I can do here. All right, so I need a boiler. Give me a boiler, please. Give me a cooling tower, please. And we need a settling chamber. So I need wood, unfortunately. Scoop some wood and go get some iron. Make a shed. Great. So we're actually making substrate again, which is fabulous. The system is working. Nature is healing. So right here we have our settling chamber. Not a settling chamber. A chamber where things are settled. And now that boiler I just made, just go straight in. Then we need the cooling tower I just made, whose icon I can never find. Right there. And your job is simply to have a nice closed loop. Then we need to regulate this like so. Output less than 20. There we go. There we go. We have our fuel in, we have everything there. We have our waste disposal system. And here, have all the biomass you want. Do these burn? No, they don't. Want seeds? No. No, don't burn the wood, though. You can burn logs, though. That's fine. Alright, so occasional waste will end up here and will eventually rot out to biomass and get burned. So what we need to do right now... Oh. This is an old style maker. And it makes chlorine, and it cannot vent that chlorine. Sodium hydroxide is made on the spot. What the chlorine is full of. Do we have any chlorine voids? Chlorine's mostly used in wastewater processing, right? So let's take a look and see what's going on down there. No, it looks like we are full pressure right now. Probably all the way back to... Here, what's going on? Like, this should be the last resort for wastewater. Oh, all of these are offline, so they won't use chlorine. Oh, okay. That kind of tracks, right? So then this area has to be just embarrassing, right? Yeah, this is just a jerky maker now. Chlorine problem has been solved. The cyanic acid apparently has not been solved yet. Are we all going? Yeah, it's going enough. Okay, no complaints. The other thing I really care about is sponges over here. Are we still waiting for the sponges? No, another guy's waiting for the sponges. You're still waiting for sponges? Are we not going? Can't vent them. We have... Wait, it stopped. Because we're not making any of the... How is this possible? Alright, we got a problem. Let's go investigate this problem. At least I can just run on the outside and just basically teleport there. Energy drink confirmed to turn you into a wizard. Wizard mode on. Where are... So what's going on here, boys? Why are you so stuck? Like, why doesn't this cycle forever? So it takes one sea sponge and it pulls it apart into two sea sponge sprouts. And the sprouts then go here. No zagna? Are we out of zagna? Oh. Oh. And then everything rotted out. Oh. For lack of zagna, everything rotted out. Yeah. Okay. Got it. I have a name for my pain, and it is zagna. Zagna bacteria is not hard, though. What is our big problem here, guys? No, seriously, what's our problem? Oh, no temperature? Not hot enough? No ash being taken out. Oh, this is an exotic problem. So our ash line right here is completely full. Oh, is this ash only being consumed by wood and now it's jammed? Oh, it is. Okay. Okay. Got it. Understood. Yeah. So, we have to do something about that. And the answer is a caravan, right? So, what we do is we solve this problem. Output priority to the right. Yes. Come over this way. This does not exist anymore. And we need a caravans area. There, I think. And right there. There we go. Load it up. And we almost certainly need a faster arm right there. Right, moving. And of course we need a dinosaur to take over this. So, Mr. Dino, please go and get food. Store food, come here. Where am I? Right here, and I want you to fill your cargo. And I want you to go up to Ash Central. Whenever you have that much ash. Right here, I want you to empty your cargo. Go and do. Alright, that is an exotic problem. It is still spoilage related, but it's not typical, right? Alright, so let's bop over and take a look at sea sponges again. Yeah, now they're actually being made. Not quickly, because we are at a zagna deficit. What are we gonna do when... Actually, this is a rather large problem. Because you kill a sponge to make two sponges, but if sponges are rotting out, this means we might not be making them at anything close to an appropriate rate. So what we're going to do is this. That's our new in. We're going to do the same thing over here, and we're going to try to regulate this a little better. So right there, to right there, to right there, to right there. And that's your new in. Okay, I want you to read contents. Read ingredients. Read contents. All of you have the same fate. So we are reading the contents, and it takes 1 sea sponge, so 8 is the magic number here. So, when sprouts are greater than 8, enable. No, less than 8. Less than 8. Yeah. So, 2 sprouts. How are we having so many sprouts is the real question. Where's 12 coming from? You have 2, you have 1, you have 2, you have 2. We should probably make a carousel, right? That's probably a whole... Where are we getting 10 sea sprouts? Sponge sprouts from? 2, 2, 1, 1. We should be at 6. Still we're at 10. Why? Does it count the ones that are being processed? It shouldn't. Are they connected? They shouldn't be. This one says 8. That one says 10. So they're not connected. Well, I guess the right number is somewhat higher. We're going to do something goofy with a carousel. See if this makes it slightly more efficient. Goal is to reduce waste, ideally to nothing. And we'll do the same thing over here. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay, great. So, what is the proper number? I have to say it's got to be 8, right? Probably 8. We're going to stick with 8 and try to not overproduce, you know? And I'll be watching this. That's going, everything's going. Sponges being produced, sponges being consumed. We have nowhere near full boxes of waste crystal. Alright, we're going to leave this alone. And then go back to doing something else. What were we doing? Substrate, right? Cellulose, right? Fluorine, right? So what we are determining here is that we cannot use that recipe to make this recipe cannot be used anymore because we do not have the ability to vent chlorine right now. So, oh, and it fits. Nice. Dinosaur on the field. Time to talk about a job. I want you to go up here. I want you to store food. And I want you to go get hydroxide right there. It's not flickering, so that's good. And I want you to come right here. I want you to empty cargo. There you go. Go and be strong. So, that will allow us to make cellulose right here. Need more caravans. Need to get rid of these. Let's need cocoons around here. Too far. Something needs a cocoon over here. You need a cocoon? Thank you. I can get rid of the moss and the seaweed around here somewhere. Forgotten where I make caravans. It's extremely embarrassing. Okay, there we go. Next up, get rid of moss for moss gene sample. Get rid of seaweed. Making agar. Nice. Alright, so what we have done, what we have accomplished is we're soon going to be able to run this as much as we want. But we need to regulate it so that it does not... I guess we do the thing that we did in the other place. Thing with the thing with the place and the person. We regulate it with a interruption box right here. So right there. I suppose I don't mean a box at all, right? You know, let's go back. We can just do a decider combinator. And we can do this. Then out and out. So it's just very simple. And I want you to read belt contents and hold. And it's just this right here. Just right here. And all we want is, we're only using one side of the belt, so 4. So the decider is going to be substrate. Substrate less than 4, enabled equals 1, right? And then enable disable versus enabled versus greater than equal to 1. There you go. Good. Recipe signals. I don't even want to think about that. Alright, so let's look. Oh, and our dinosaur's coming back. Beautiful. And then we'll be able to tell how well this is working. Is that you? No. I need a drink. I'll be right back. Alright. Back. Even turn the mic back on. Wonderful. This is going to be taken care of shortly, so let's look forward. This doesn't spoil. This continues. Oh wait, here's our first real problem over here. This guy spoils. This guy has spoiled. So we have a very simple solution for this, right? You need to use filters and flora, spolinin, and also biomass. Like that. Yeah, just pull it off the belt like so. And then up, straight into the trash. Why is this all not hooked up? Like, why is this aggressively not hooked up? Who designed this? Ah, good, our delivery came. Amazon has arrived. And this will pull directly off this line, which will eventually give proper native flora, and this will go. Meaning now we have to do the same right here. And copy your instructions, paste your instructions. You go right there, you go right there, you go right there. And you're in, you're in, you're in. Alright, great. The garbage line is here. Alright, so good. And this all goes over to the waste disposal bin / aging chamber. It is aged and it is disposed of. And this is cycling properly. Hopefully. Yeah. Okay, good. Alright, so perfect. We are making substrate, which is stable. Oh, we never regulate. Okay, wait, we did regulate this. Oh, I suppose it also has to be regulated on moss being present. Wonder if one machine is enough for everything. So you 0.85 a second, and you are point. So two of these should be right? Only you're having trouble venting, so obviously not. So we're just gonna turn you off. We're just gonna run one, and we're gonna see how that goes. And if we need more, it looks like we're having a Petri dish problem, which might absolutely be the state of affairs. However, um, so we can fully process this. So I guess the question is, do we want to have more Petri dishes or do we want to have more cellulose? And I guess the answer has to be more Petri dishes, right? Still leave this for now, and I'll debug it later. Alright, so we're finally making more biosamples. That's going to solve itself. This is all fine. Our buddy primers. Here's our oh wait, I remember this from yesterday. We have a whole bunch of primer makers, which means this doesn't really exist now, does it? Oh wait, this is the primer maker. No, wait, what? What is going on here? Oh, this is for cDNA. So we have a dedicated primer maker for cDNA. All right, that's a luxury. Plasmid, damn, plasmid maker. This is a luxury we no longer need. So, what has to happen here, I guess, is this works, right? Just absolutely brutal. Take all of that, please. And we need basic substrate. Why don't you have basic substrate? Oh, because you're full of. You're going good. You have substrate for no readily discernible reason. Substrate still coming in. Slowly, though. I guess it pulses. Based on, don't like it when the bots die. How we doing? How's the... Oh, we're not doing good. That's for sure. You guys are not allowed. Oh, no. Alright, well that tears it. We are too far behind on ammunition. So I have to break into the special reserve. We are making ammunition, yeah? That's where this is, the explosives are coming from. Yep. It comes all the way down to here, and we have one shell, as expected. So, okay, everything in, everything out, everything out, everything out. We are breaking into the emergency rations here. Hopefully this is enough. We are actually, are we, okay, we should go over everything again. It's actually quite important now that, here, maybe we also break into these emergency reserves. Yeah, I believe in that. Because this doesn't have to be, we don't have to keep this buffer. We need to keep the guns firing. This is still a mess. really sure how I'm going to deal with this. I shall persevere. We'll go right there. Alright, so for a brief moment we have nothing but just a whole field of artillery shells. And we need this guy's dino. Where are you? We need this guy's dino in particular to refuel. Okay, good. And how are we doing on glycerol? We have stopped. How are we doing on the component trains? We're almost full of skin. We're almost full of lard. It comes in waves. Oh. Are we backed up here? We are, but not in a way I care about. Like, the lard guy just went, so he's gonna make a delivery, and that's good. We are not backed up. How are sponges going? Let's poke our head in. Bubbles everywhere, right? We should be able to snag those, right? Okay, bubbles everywhere. Zagna bacteria backing up. Great. None of you guys have enough to make even a single delivery yet, which tells me I might need to upgrade sponges at some point. Oh, but we're making trits. Trits are finally being made again. Nice. Alright. They're obviously not being processed yet. So it's going to be many hours before it gets to that point. But, good. Yeah, breaking in the special reserve. We have already dispersed almost all of that ammo. Hopefully some of it gets to where it needs to go. Let's take a look. Let's watch this dino. Oh, that guy's got a long way to wobble. Alright, let's put that aside. Let's try to juggle multiple things at once. And let's go back to fixing PySci2. We're actually making very good progress. I am not certain at all we have enough substrate. Yeah, so we just did this. And this needs incubated Petri dishes. And that's a problem. Because we just... like, that is a real problem right there. I might have to move that entirely. cDNA, which is a problem because, again, it's one of the more complicated things I make. Okay, so here we have all of the biofacts to make plasmids, not primers, plasmids. And then they come in here. Now we need incubated Petri dishes, which is, oh dear. That's a big ding-dang problem. I really need faster belts. Because even if I were to make incubated Petri dishes right here and have them immediately come down here, I don't think there is enough time for it to get down here and get used before it is expired. So I guess this has to be cut and moved over here. Alright. I accept my fate. Explosion. So nice to be able to do this. So we're gonna have like 2 microorganism mine farms. Because this stuff is stable. I will help. Now pick up all this stuff. Okay, good. Now we go over here. Put down all of this stuff. Bots are so nice. Factorio is such a fun game. Alright, so we're gonna have to go get supplies soon. there is good, and right over here is also good. And we will drag this all the way over. I probably shouldn't have done that, right? Because now we have to shove a microorganism. Yeah, I shouldn't have done this. We have to pull zagna over. Need an entire microorganism encampment right here. So let's see what we're gonna have to do. Probably need 8 at least. Glad to see this is hard at work. Just shovel it in, boys. Shovel it in. So I guess what I need is a full-on one of these. Only it's gonna be kind of split-brained. You're gonna see what I mean. Alright, so let's look at rates. I'm pretty sure I'm overproducing cDNA. Right here, pretty sure this line is really only used for this, for making stuff. So this is creature chamber support, so technically I don't have to stand this back up at all, you know? Because it's not going to be needed. So I'm not going to be using the creature chamber anymore in this base. So I really don't have to do any of this. I guess I'm going to, just for completeness, right? Got all this. This obviously goes here. No, this is not how you're supposed to live your life. No, I do not feel good doing this. But this was not my original design by any stretch of imagination. Alright, so this has to go down too. Here, just pull it up and I'll deal with it later. Alright, paste. So I guess what I need is to split this in two. Two of these going for cDNA, two of these, the rest of them going to plasmids. Plasmids is more important, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if that is convincing. Oh, you need a remote? You need a target? Clear them out. Yeah, anyone else? Anyone else intruding? Yeah, there's plenty going on up here too. Get the behemoth worms close. This is all just worm debt right now. I need so many shells. I'm in shell debt. We're making them, but we're completely out. Like those two, deposits of shells have already gone out, so we were deep, deep in the red. We've completely pushed out all of our stock right there, so now we're back living in the real world. So 6 more mines. Microorganism mines. Go get rocks, it says. What a rude thing to say, right? At least this is running. Microorg. Alright, that's 4. Go get more iron and make 2 more. Okay, microorg. Bricks? For real? Well, at least we have a ready source of bricks over here. As I mention every single time I need bricks. And done. Okay, great. So that should be the buildings we need. Now we just gotta organize this somehow. And there's just gonna be inefficiencies, right? So the Petri dish line comes in here, and then we have to put our outline right here. Speed of belt does matter. Guess we do exactly like this. Insert her out, and then you are only cDNA. And then you are only Petri dish. Right? And this is our waste line out, running out of material. We're gonna move this south. Only cDNA. Perfect. Perfect. All right, that looks okay, but I'm out of belt. So we have to come down by a couple, then over. And this is right here, plasmids going out. So that has to join into this line. Which I guess we have to keep more or less where it is. Alright, so that gets stood up, and now I just need to go get supplies. So be it. Run, run, run. Run and chase the sun. Oh, I can get rid of the tree seeds, right? Take the tree seeds. Okay, so now, right there, grab a whole bunch of belt. And I'm also going to need underground belts. Also, get rid of some of this weird stuff I found. This stuff, get rid of it. These underground pipe stuff, nah, that stays here. And will the tail end of the energy drink carry me all the way there? Maybe. So I think I've decided I am obligated to get chem science up and going. I have a lot stored. And I mean whole, like multiple caravans areas of it stored. So that's like 6,000 stored science. As much as I would like to say that is enough, I do not think that is enough. So it's going to be chem science next. Just getting it going again. All right, so now. These Petri dishes come out. This gets pulled back. Yeah, so we have incubated Petri dishes right here. I guess the waistline comes right here then. I mean, by simple necessity. We are very dense, and this is not how things are supposed to be going. There is simply no choice in the matter, Captain. Okay, so over here, and now we have the problems, right? In that we need this Petri dish to reach over here. And I don't know if this is possible. Like, I have strong doubts as to whether this is even a viable plan. But we're gonna give it a shot. There, right there. No, not you. Just use it at the first opportunity, right? Maybe we're overbuilding on plasmids, you know? Even though if I had so many of them, probably not. There was probably a purpose for that. Oh, and we have to get zagna back in. Right there, and then finally make the connection all the way. Oh, perfect. Man, just the absolute best pipes. Niobium pipes, best pipes. And right here is the decision point. And you need to pull off. Honestly, it could just be a loop. There's no reason to have them stall. So what we'll do then is this. They're going to expire by the time they get there. And so we'll do this. This does not look good. This is not good. This spaghetti maze of belts. I want them to go both ways, and I can't do that. And I don't have a pure... I guess I have to just pull them off with... Wait, we don't need either of these here. Like, this does not have to happen. You don't need substrate, and you don't... And this is now a Petri dish line, not an incubated dish line. So, this does not exist. And we have to turn this into a actual real boy Petri dish line. So I guess what we do is just right here, one of you filtered on a Petri dish. You go right there. And we just hope that's enough, right? It's time to get a whole lot of stuff in my inventory. Pick up, pick up, pick up. Pick up, pick up, pick up. Pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up. Alright, great. Suppose what we want is not really right there, right? So we want to join right here. We want to join right here, and we want input priority to be from this side. And hopefully this doesn't jam. You know, hopefully. This is so ugly and just hacked in. Okay, good. I have just substrate for days. Alright, so these guys are going to start incubating, right? And then this is just a hopeless loop. You have until right here to be used, and if you don't get used, that's entirely on you. Why do they start half? I do not understand why they start with half decay time. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Well, we're making plasmids again, so that's good. And you don't have to be made. Oh, there's a problem here. I did this incorrectly. Because we need you. There we go. So, excuse me. I mean, it's going to expire. There. That's what I want you to do. I want you to wait it out. And then once it's ready to be used... Oh, what's that? No, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. We didn't account for spoilage in the machine. You are whitelist plasmids. There you go. Plasmids, plasmids, plasmids. My least favorite thing, spoilage in the machine. Whitelist, Petri dish. Copy you. We're gonna go there. Paste. There, right there. And you're gonna come around like this. Then you will join circus. Right there. Perfect. I mean, not really perfect. Man, I wish they didn't start half expired. I don't understand that. It has to be some sort of subtle error. But we have some plasmids being made. And if I get the next level belts, this is a clear situation where red belts are just required. I like that there's pressure on that now. There's actually use for them. 500 hours in. Alright, let's pause. Let's take a look at our environment. How are we doing on shells? We have shell production has stopped. No, it's just a trickle right now. Why are we a trickle instead of a flood? Oh, skin just arrived. Because we're just starting up, eh? Should probably go take a look at an actual chart, right? Chart. So that was abnormal production, I believe. And I can't pay a huge amount of attention to that. Alright, so let's look at that. Now let's take a look at moos. Let's take a look at trits. Moos being processed. Have a lot of moos. Trits not being processed. Still making trits. Disappears not being processed because can't vent blood. They're an important source of skin and lard. I should be doing something about that. Yeah, I should definitely do something about that. And now disappears. Why are you not going? No stone wool. We have a stone wool shortage? That strikes me as something that shouldn't be happening. Oh, because we don't produce a lot of stone. Yeah, that tracks. Alright, we're going to leave that alone for right now. That'll come back on its own. And Zapier's our stretch goal. So, sponges? Sponges appear to be going correctly. Bubbles everywhere? No. This guy ain't bubbling. Maybe it's too low? There you go. And now he's bubbling. Let's loosen this to 10. Also you, loosened to 10. Oh, we don't have anyone waiting for sponges right now, so that's good. Yeah, okay, so that's good. That means trits over here are being very tritty indeed. We're not at full production because there's probably some reason, right? Oh, no seaweed. Where's the seaweed man? Are we actually having trouble with seaweed? Shouldn't. We have an amazing amount. Nope. Let's take a look at the... I keep forgetting you can click this. Eleonora, are you just a seaweed dispensing machine? I think so. No, wait, that's a combo. And these are unused. So this one is sprouts and seaweed. So yes, that's a long walk. Alright, we're just going to pretend everything's working fine there. We're going to look at Relia. Relisia's doing okay, not fantastic, merely okay. How's rubber doing? Rubber was another problem we had. We're still stopped. Still polybutyldiene. Looks like this has just arrived. So apparently we just have an enormous draw on Relia flowers right now. Yeah, no aromatics. Like, shouldn't this be wrapping up, like, right now? Shouldn't you be leaping to life right now? Or you, like, last in line? Because I saw this light up. Are you just absolutely last in line for aromatics, and that's the big problem here? Is this a problem? Almost certainly this is a problem as well. I have to go look at that. But pretend this is okay, I suppose? Plenty of og food for the moment. How is relia production? It's steady, right? Steady on. Well, hopefully that's enough. Oh, and I wanted to take a look at moos, lastly. Moo, it's a moo party right here. Just making moos on all sides. This is a very poorly conceived area. I did not plan it out very intelligently. But it makes a lot of moos. So, there you go. Relia seeds. I really should have had just one dedicated relia. See, it isn't even out right here, and just another one landed, so that's great. So we have officially moos for days. Alright, so plasmid's being made again. It is a happy world we live in. I wonder if this is ever going to jam. I hope not. I don't think this guy will ever go. I don't think we're making enough Petri dishes, first off. I think they expire too fast. Like, this is not going to make it. Yeah. So that's out. Maybe I need to speed mod this, you know? That's a real good idea, actually. See what happens. And so that goes 40% faster now. So instead of taking 8 seconds, it takes like, I don't know, 5 seconds. Maybe that's a good idea. Alright, so we're going to pretend that's okay. And then this layer right here is custom creature generation, and I don't care. You're fine. Declan is full up. And this is fine. Flowtech is full up. But here we have artificial blood, where we need albumin. And this is one of our first real new things. So we have an entire albumin area, and it doesn't exist anymore. Artificial blood is then used down here, right? Yeah, in order to make the paragen. All right, so let's go examine and rip up a fragment here. What's going on with artificial blood? We can't vent this stuff. Can't vent the copper grade one. Do we have just no pull on copper right now? It looks like we have just no pull on copper right now. Alright, so let's go take care of that real quick. And there's going to be, we are going to do a absolutely barbarous fix here. We need pull. We need demand. So, we will supply that demand. Yeah? What we're going to do is go over to copper. Then, right over here, we're going to take the concentrated copper and we're going to chuck it in actually, we could also do a big tank of molten copper. And we'll do this, though. I have a plan. Okay, stick you in here. We have sudden demand, but that's not what I'm here for. Jump down the shed. I want you to take this high-grade copper. Yeah. I want you to be enabled or disabled based on a decider combinator. So right there and into right there. You are enabled when enabled is greater or equal to 1. Right? Great. And then this happens when molten copper. Molten copper is less than 5,000. No, it's greater than 5,000. I want you to output E equals 1. So like right now, just pull it. So when this fills up, then this fills up. And this is, in fact, a lot, and I mean a lot of copper right there. So this will get the system flowing again, hopefully. But it's not flowing. Why not? No, can't get rid of tailings. Is Nexalit full? I could believe that. Yep. Nexalit is in fact. Oh wait, what's going on here? Oh, there's a problem on the line. How did this happen? There was tailings on. Wait a second. Something's tickling in the back of my head. Something I saw and marked for later. Then obviously never did. So let's run, run, run. Run, 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 run. Oh, good to see this problem is solved-ish. It's not solved. This problem isn't solved. We are completely backed. Okay, never mind. We gotta go fix this now. One of you, yeah, you. This guy wasn't properly set up, so he was putting. I remember seeing that, and then thinking I gotta go fix that, and then I just never fixed it. So, great job, me, right? Fantastic work. Alright, so that'll get that moving. And what's going on here? So our long... Here, we're just going to bin it again, because I can. I don't feel like spending the mental effort dealing with this right now, even though I could just burn all this and have a complete cycle, you know? This was one of the very first ones I did. So we need activated carbon, and it doesn't exist. Where does our activated carbon come from? Like, I honestly forget. Our activated carbon, well, first off, we have to do this and this. And you also have to do biomass. There we go. That doesn't account for it rotting in the machine, which it clearly has done. You need also biomass. Oh, I'm out of circuit boards. Question is, where does the activated carbon come from? I guess it... Why do we have filtration media here? Yeah. Something screwy. Okay, we gotta find where the activated carbonosaur is. Ah, he's waiting for activated carbon. That makes a certain sort of sense, right? And we're waiting for sodium hydroxide here. This shouldn't be a problem, right? Because we have shells. Yeah, this dinosaur is obviously lost. It is our job to find him. Well, wait a second. No, we made sodium hydroxide on site and can't because no chlorine. Ah ha 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 ha. I really have to upgrade this to do a proper vent. But right now I'm being lazy. I'm fixing another part of the factory. Um, so we made sodium hydroxide on site using the saline water method for activated carbon. This is no longer possible for us. Where am I going? It's right there. Okay. I know my factory. I know what's going on inside my factory. I built it after all. That means I understand it. Obviously, this is true. So right here is the site of the problem. And just this doesn't exist anymore. Nope. Not a world we live in. Nope. Okay, super worried I just cut something. No, it's all dead end. Alright, good. Good. Okay. Paranoia struck. Alright, give me another caravanserai. Here, yeah, just kind of want to put it in a good spot. Because I have delusions of this factory still being something I would be proud of showing to people. Alright, so dinosaur on the field. You have a new job. Job, go get food. Store food. Dinosaur, I want you to go get the good sodium hydroxide. Fill cargo. I want you to come right here. I want you to empty cargo. Here is your initial ration. Go. So, right here. There we go. And that'll get this stood back up. Which will get... Okay, I'll do it. Cooling tower. I can't do it right now. I need all sorts of stuff. Alright, I'm not going to do it right now. I have to remember that I've left filtration media in a half-finished state. I can remember that, right? Surely I can. Over here, here, yeah, now I'm finally where I need to be. The question is, who do I need to be? Alright, so I was going to do something after all of that. There was no draw on copper. Why did I care about that? There had to be a reason I did that, right? Where aren't you going? No rubber. Is rubber are you actually stopped up? Oh, this was all because of albumin. I feel like relesias have slowed down as well. Yeah, I feel like we've lost a bunch of flowers. Why are these relesias Mach 1? Here, I'm having... Okay, okay. I'm having an episode right here. I'm having... Definite episode. Problems are happening. Stress is rising. Can't take it. Can't take it anymore. Who needs substrate? Way the heck down here. Yeah, we're not getting cDNA. We're not getting PySci2 up and going today. It's not happening. So really, all we need is the substrate for way down here. And we don't even know if this building is going to be used anymore. In fact, I don't think that building is going to be used anymore. So all of the substrate is essentially for nothing, right? We need cellulose, and cellulose needs... why have you stopped? Oh, because there's too much on the belt. Well, that's kind of glorious. It actually works like I wanted it to. So great. I had like 5 thoughts in rapid succession. I was doing something with albumin. I had to get albumin. Oh, relesias. I have a solution to the relesia problem, which I've just been holding in my back pocket. Oh, we have to check on copper again. See if my change has actually made it through the system. Looks like the answer is probably no. We have to redo how we process artificial blood, but that's like a side quest to a side quest. Albumin, relesias. Okay, that's the open tab. And didn't I have a whole lot of relesia level 2? Oh, right here. So I believe they cut in half the amount of slots in the Relesian Plantation level 1, just like they did with mushrooms. However, I had something in my back pocket for this. And this just doubles the speed. I didn't think I needed it at the time, but oh, glad I set this up right. And Rylesias are like core of so much stuff right now. Oh, I need still more. I completely underestimated how many I would need. Now the problem is this is going to increase the drain on a lot, but hopefully I'll be able to keep up. I'm just going to have to keep watching it. Where is the Relesia plantation? That wasn't near enough, so let's just take all of these. Found another energy drink. My heart begins just violently pulsing from my chest. This goes against the warning labels. I cannot receive conventional medical treatment. I have to go to a doctor in a third world country. They will perform the experiments that they wouldn't allow back home. Okay. Completely deck this out. There. So all these are now going at double speed, which is to say every recipe should complete every 50 seconds. Here, have a whole bunch of flowers. Hopefully that is enough. Because we have a full belt of Relesia seeds, and it's not enough, apparently. Now we should just be getting the same amount of Relesia flowers. Here, let's see if we can see a bump already. We should look back at history. Like, what was production? Yeah, it was back at like 1K. Yeah, they did steal half of the mods from me, didn't they? So we'll see how it is right now. Oh, it's way up now. Okay, okay. That's nice. And so we're gonna have, hopefully this just puts the Relesia flower problem in the ground forever. So, now, current situation. What I need is to pull up the albumin makers and bring one on site. Probably just one. I probably went way, way overboard on albumin production. And I'm going to have to try to recover from that right now, right? Because this entire installation over here is just dedicated to the production of biomass. How long does albumin last? 10 minutes. 10 solid minutes. It takes... Oh, it's made fast. So yes, definitely only one. Get that online then. And we have to regulate it based on a tank for artificial blood. Go get Duralumin, it says. Aye, sir. Aye. How we doing? Oh, we're actually accumulating lard. The Skinosaur is getting his skin. Good. How are we doing on fish food? We are completely out of fish food, but you're going and you are not. You have no fish, because there's fish meal on the belt. Which is completely tragic, but something I'm going to have to be dealing with for a while. I have to keep checking in on that. Alright, next up. come over here, get artificial blood back online. So artificial blood is going to need a centrifuge. Oh, I got a ton of them in my inventory. I need duralumin. Nice autosave. Some duralumin, and we're going to make high tank. That's going to be our regulator. Right here. This is our measurement surface. Okay, so decider combinator. I need you to decide to red wire in and out. I want you heart. Nice. Artificial blood is less than 5,000. I want you to output E equals 1. And then I want you to enable when E is greater than equal to 1. There you go. And then just 1 right there. And so I need trash out for here and trash out for here. And we need blood in. So albumin right there. Now we have to go get the blood. Shouldn't be that hard, right? I believe we have quite a lot of commerce with hemofluid over here. Oh, don't do that though. Oh, I can vent now? That's probably not right. That is probably not intended by the mod. But I don't feel so bad about it. If the mod really cared, the mod would stop me. There we go. Blood in. Is that the right blood? I don't know. Everything is confused at this point. Alright, blood in. Blood in. Spin, spin. Oh, power is turning back on. I should probably pay attention to that, right? We'll have a brownout, at least. No, everything's fine for the moment. Just pretend it's true. And you need 10 albumin in order to do this. Alright, so this takes 5 seconds. This takes 10 seconds. This is the correct ratio. What we need now is urea, so this makes 3 possible byproducts. Thanks. Thanks. Urea, biocrud, biomass. Right there. Bang and bang. And then we drag these things up to the waste processing line, right? Which we have occluded. It's going to come straight through here to the aging chamber and to the vent. There. This is just cranking. So happy to see that. Okay, waste line goes up. Good. Now artificial blood should be back online. Oh, it produces far faster than it is consumed. I wonder why. Should be 1 a second. This should be 1 a second, but somehow it's not. Whatever. Alright, so artificial blood back online. This line is done. Cryostatics, nothing here rots. You have no idea how much I love seeing this. Cryostatics, nothing rots. Brings us down here. We are making subcritical water, which we use to make depolymerized organics, right? Mr. Dinosaur, stop. What is this? I want you to go on a loop. Subcritical water comes over here for the paragen. We have hit paragen, everyone. We have hit paragen. We are going to get to PySci1 today. PySci2 today. Nice. Nice, nice. Alright, so, the math. This makes 3 paragen and 5 sarcoris. And over here, this makes 3 sarcoris. And so it's consumed in a 2-to-1 ratio, right? We come down here all the way to here. PySci2 is 2 sarcoris, 1 paragen, 2-to-1 ratio, and this produces not in that 2-to-1 ratio. And so, but if 1 paragen rots out, it's 1 to 3 then, and that's not enough either. This is going to be very complicated. And cotton guts are a bottleneck too, so I have to be careful. Yeah, so careful right here. So this is overproducing paragen. So let's just run this. We're just going to run this and see what happens. You are just not going to run. Just not allowed. You don't do it. You don't run. We don't need the flora over here or any of this stuff. And all you need is the ability to vent. So let's go down here to the very end of the line. And let's give them what he wants. So we want use filters. Just chitin, right? Is this going to be so easy to just do it like this? Then just a caravan outpost right here. Just pick it all up. Like, can this be so easy? Oh, and you need to get rid of the chitin here. So I guess, like, we're no longer going to be using both sides of the belt. So what we want here is just an omni out right there. We're going to try to do this dumb. We're going to have to... Oh, don't use filters. And we're going to have to regulate it. Like, just absolute basic regulation is going to have to be by the amount of paragen in the system. Because this takes 180 seconds and it's slower because of productivity. But this takes 30 seconds. So there's going to be a lot of data we're going to have to gather here. But we do know for a fact that we're going to need the contents of all of these systems. So let's grab these. Strange I was using bad power poles even now. I would have thought it would be beyond that. So let's get all of this information up north where it belongs. And we'll make an information bus right here. I know I'm going to clip one of these eventually, and it's going to make me very sad. There. The information bus is here. I'm going to rip up a power line because that's what I do. And I'm going to find that there was a red wire on it, and I'm not going to be able to recover in time. Then a lot of data will be lost, Alright, so there is our fresh science coming out. I strongly believe I'm doing this wrong. However, we're going to just pretend, right? Nothing here rots. So you're going to wait for paragen. We're just going to do this simple. Paragen, and it takes just one, right? Just one. Just one paragen. So we should have, the number should be 8. We're making PySci2 again. The number should be 8. Paragen less than 8. I want you to output E equals 1. Then we're going to turn you on, right? Except we don't have any paragen, huh? Alright, we gotta get this chitin out of the system. Because it's possible for the paragen or the sarcoris to rot while in the system. More complicated is if what happens when like if the paragen rots into a sarcoris, will it be placed here, which is correct, or will we place sarcoris into trash slot, which is not correct? I should probably just assume incorrect, right? So whitelist. No, it's going to be pack2. And then what else? What can rot here? Chitin and sarcoris might be on this line. So I guess we just do this. Use filters. Chitin and sarcoris. It will come down like so. You'll go over here like so. This is not a complete solution, by the way, because we haven't addressed the R-quad problem. R-quad problem starts tomorrow. So something like this. I am not certain of this. I'll put priority to the left. Oh, that's not right at all. Yeah, this is definitely broken. I want you to do chitin. Chitin gets it here. Now I have to set up a dinosaur, right? Still haven't done that. Alright, so anyway, we are making sarcorises right here. These are sarcorises that rot out, so they have to get on this line over there. It's faster for me to push the line north, but that's more of a journey for them. I'm not sure if that matters though. Probably matters. We're gonna pretend like it doesn't matter. And you know, if it all goes wrong, they're only mice. Alright, so that is the rot out of the building. So we're up to here now. What's the... shouldn't we have thrown the brakes by now? We're not getting any input signal, so we have not connected it properly at some point. Oh, none of these things are set to read content. That's what's going on. So we're going to waste some by doing that. I suppose the other thing we should break on is how much PySci, if there's any backed up PySci. So yes, it says stop now. It says we should have stopped a long time ago. Wait a second. Enable on E is greater than equal to 1. There we go. There we go. All right, so we are producing in the wrong ratio. However, it will rot into something approximating the right ratio, right? I guess the worry is, I guess I just need a lot of hands to make sure that every machine has a chance to get both flavors of condensed mice product. This is good. This is good. This is going. Oh, and you need to be powered. Alright, so this is going to be our accomplishment for the day. I think this is probably where I'm going to stop after, of course, nosing into absolutely everything. And we also have to make a chitin soar. No, not you. You. Alright, your job. I want you to go get food at Food Depot right here. I want you to store food, then I want you to come right here and I want you to fill your cargo. Then I want you to go all the way over to Chitin Depot, which is right here. I want you to empty your cargo. And I want you to do this until the end of time. Go on. Alright, so we have massively overproduced. I'm not sure that we're doing this correctly at all. Oh, there's 3. It can store 3 inside. So that changes my calculations. So you need to be at not 8, but 12, I think. Yeah. And we're going to hope that the rot works in our favor, or else there's going to be waste, and waste is abhorrent. Alright, so PySci2 being produced again. We need the honey and we need the venom. Oh, we skipped straight over all this stuff. This might be a problem. Except it isn't. Nothing rots. It has everything it needs, except right there, there's Petri dishes. What is this? What is this? We need to examine this for sure. For sure. Give me that back. And right here. Oh, you need incubated Petri dishes. Okay, so we're not done yet. But I'm also getting tired, so... we have a whole bunch of primers stored up. So we need to move primers. We need to move this here, move primers over here, and another microorganism mine to supply primers. And then we need honey and we need venom. Venom, oh, we have plenty of milk. Where is the Arquad venom? We have an amazing amount of Arquad venom, so that just has to be stood back up. Good. And soon science will start again. And then with this, we can get rid of fish meal. Strange how that's the world we live in right now. Oh, we have to also regulate this based on backed up PySci2. Here, have some chitin. So don't, let's pull this into the line as well. So when PySci2 reaches over 1,000 there, then add condition and pack PySci2 is less than 1,000, let's say. No, let's go all the way up to 2,000 and have a bigger buffer. I know all buffers are empty, but still. Alright, so to do is stand-up primers again. I kind of skipped over this. But this has to be rebuilt. Oh, this has, it doesn't have to be moved, but it has to be incomplicated. Primers can do productivity. Primers should absolutely do productivity because it's only a chance to make. All right, so how are we doing on honey? Can't vent the combs. We have all sorts of ulrichs. Ulrichs have no problems whatsoever except, you know, the ever-present threat of bees. So honey is not our issue, but the rest of the R-quad hive is going to be the issue. We have 33 queens. We have 35 queens. That's nice. And nests decay. And that's bad. So we have all these rocks on the belt because nests are the currency of this system. Red hot coke needs to be taken from right here, right? I don't know how to do that while maintaining this working. No splats. No filtration media. We gotta go check on that. So this is gonna be a big dang issue. Yeah, the nest decaying is going to be the big convoluter, and I don't think, I do not think R-quads needed any more convolution. Thank you. So all the nests have rotted out. All those eggs have been lost. That is very bad. Just very, very, very bad. Oh, this is nice. That's nice. Are we nearing the end here? No. Here? No. Here? No. Everything is nice. It's all nice right now. Now we're going to get a whole backup. Nice. Alright, so adding level 2 Relesias. You've stopped? No seeds. How can you not have seeds? You're a plantation. Do we just not make enough seeds? Huh. Is one belt of seeds just not enough to satisfy all of this? It just gets ripped out by here so the top line never goes? Huh. So I guess that's a problem, huh? We'll have to look into that at some point. Let's go see what's going on with filtration media. And let's wrap up. So we're still waiting for this dinosaur. How are you stopped? How is this not going? I fixed this a long time ago. Alright, so here, you got your sodium hydroxide. You need nitrogen now? How can you not have nitrogen? You have a nitrogen maker right here. You don't have bitumen. How do you not have bitumen? You haven't got rid of tailings. Are we in another tailings crisis? I mean, the answer obviously being yes. Tailings processing here. Yes, tailings crisis happening. So we have no draw on titanium, is what this is saying. So we can't get rid of, no draw on titanium so that we are producing ore to no purpose. Great, fantastic, wonderful. Super duper thrilled to see this. I guess the answer is put a draw on titanium, right? Like this should be springing to life with the science starting again. But not right. Wait. Titanium is stopped. We don't need a draw on titanium. We need to fix titanium. Alright, okay. I'm on board. Oh, can't vent tailings, maybe? That would make sense to me. And that would be just a local jam, then. So we're making the methyl isobutyl carbonyl. This comes in, this gets to right here. And how we doing here? We have no heavy oil. We have no heavy oil. Heavy oil is out. Okie dokie. Let's go take a look and see what's going on with heavy oil. Heavy oil is made exactly and precisely right here. And you can't vent your residual oil. Your residual oil usually goes into... It's probably fine, right? Usually is used to make coke. Residual mixture, excuse me. This is residual oil. Okay, use the right terminology. Residual oil is completely backed up, and usually it comes here, and with chromite and steam, it gets turned into residual mixture again, right? And it cycles, but we have no steam. And the steam is usually a closed loop. Didn't I learn not to do this? 600 steam, and this requires 200 steam. Okie dokie. Let's get out the crash paddles and see what happened over here. I think I have to just give up on the idea of the closed loop, right? That tends to be the solution. So output is less than 20. Set constant. And we come over and we will find a proper steam line because I know there's a ton of it to the north. Yeah, just right here. There we go. Steam applied. And so this is now going. It's venting the residual oil. Coke is now being processed again. That's good to see. And this will slowly get out, right? Yes, now you're going, and now you make the heavy oil. Okay, so if we then zoom out, take a look at the big picture again. Over here in titanium land, titanium should now be made again. Looks like we are still struggling. It did happen. Looks like there's demand on heavy oil right now. Now we need more concentrated stuff. So all the heavy oil should go here, right? This makes very little molten titanium. But, we are slowly moving forward. That's now moving. There's that titanium. Like, isn't this the good titanium right here? Concentrated titanium? Yeah, high grade titanium. And there we go. Now we're making the good titanium, and this is slowly trickling forward. There. We have a bit of a backlog right here. We might have to speed module this right here. This is making 200, this is making 50 a second, and we're just going to pretend that's okay. Just don't look at it, pretend it's okay. More to the point, when is, now that titanium is not going, in fact, we only have like a half belt. Why isn't this moving at all? We need a draw on, we need these guys to go. Which means these guys have to vent. Which means this guy has to get rid of his tailings, but he can't. So we have a loop-a-de-loop. Here. I am at the part of the game where problems are solved with quick, violent solutions. There. Be speedied. Make a little more. Hopefully that's what you need. Alright, so tailings problem. We can't vent tailings because we have too many tailings because we can't vent the tailings because of tailings. So we're going to come over here and we're going to try to manually fix this. This still isn't running. Still needed nitrogen. This was all connected, right? What we need is for this dude right here. Just give me all this. How I wish I could control my character. Alright, there. Tailings starting to be digested again. Hopefully. This means this machine will start going again. Yes, this machine starts going again. And so that starts pulling right there. And then what should happen is these guys should start going again. We're going to get visual confirmation on that. Ah, there we go. That's what we're looking for. We want to see this guy go. This will be the last, the one that does, right? Okay, titanium is, that guy's going. Movement has passed back to here. Need to see this guy. I wonder how long it's been like this. Let's take a look. Titanium. Oh, science is going. Titanium. That's good to see. How long has it been? Oh. Okay. Alright. I need to see this go, though. Like, we're consuming a ton up here. But where is it? Like, this line should be going by now, right? So we come all the way back. Like, you should be going. But you can't vent the rejects. So yes, these are going. And they should be pulling on this line right now. And they are. And you can't get rid of titanium grade 2. That's the big problem right now. And that needs to... well, I don't know. It looks like we're intertwined right here. So wait, we're waiting for this guy to be done. Yeah, now that's moving. Now this guy's moving. Now we're finally taking the ore. Alright, good. Good. That means over here at tailings processing, this should be just fully moving, right? Here, you're getting upgraded. Clear as fast as you can. Get rid of this stuff. I don't want it. Okay. And then this will eventually work its way through the system. And do we just have too much nexolite? It's moving, but is it moving enough? So now it's stoppered. So let's go see what's going on with nexolite. This is the next block. It's right down the line. Better start looking at it, right? So right here, nexolite is not moving. For a purpose? No. Oh, this happened again. Oh, it's the same problem as before. There must be a lot of tailings on the line. I guess I have to do something about that, right? So... tailings dust. There. Yeah, there is a lot of it. Yeah, I mean a lot of it. I guess I had to do this. Alright, so that will clean the line eventually. Now we're out of... we can't vent our muddy sludge. The problems, they never end. Yeah, look at that. That's just raw tailings dust. I'm not going to look at the muddy sludge problem. Oh, and it's full up here. So I dealt with this before and I didn't fix it right. What a great Factorio player I am. All right, there we go. So, next episode, Muddy Sludge Problem. This episode, all I care about is PySci2 returned. We're still going. You should be making, right? Yes, you are. And I'm... science being delivered. This means I should probably turn on the vat brains, right? Let's go do that. Science is right here. The beating heart of the factory. Turn on vat brains. So, what are we missing from all this? PySci2, right? But now we're missing automation science from here. Did I turn it off at some point? Oh, I did. But it stopped. Alright, never mind. We're going to go look at science right now. There's a science-related issue over here that I have to deal with. Nice that we've gotten to this point, though. Alright, what's going on? Why has automation science stopped? First off, yeah, sure, you can do that. That's fine. Why have you stopped? No flora. All is spoiled? You telling me I haven't solved this problem already, or I just skipped over it? I think I skipped over it. I think it was moving so fast I thought it didn't matter. So if I just stand here, I will fill my inventory with biomass, right? Find the magic spot. There we go. Like this is... I guess I have to implement an actual system to deal with this. Right? Because this entire belt, all the way back to its source, is going to be just completely spoiled out. This means we've been stopped for something like 8 hours. And I suppose that tracks, right? Guess maybe we can zoom out. It's going to be a long time coming, huh? So it comes to here, right here, and then, yeah, this is going to be a long belt. What do I do about this? Do I do it from both ends, I guess? Whitelist. Linen and biomass. We're going to have to deal with this. We've just been lazy about it. Which should surprise absolutely no one. But I have to run this belt all over creation. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, don't pick up the piers. Oh wow, what a terrible thing to get in my inventory. Yeah, it's a huge amount of biomass. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's just stuff. I can't, there isn't enough to put in, there's too much to put in just a chest. Gonna have to do something about it. Where is the piers? I know I picked up some. Right there. There you go. So yeah. That's insufficient right there. We're gonna have to burn it. So yeah. It's time to do that, I suppose. And a nice closed loop, but I don't have, I'm not gonna be able to make a cooling tower. For that I need simple circuits. Can I just grab that right there? Yeah. Now, cooling tower. Beautiful. Alright, maybe I'll be able to do this now. we will put in our standard boiler setup right here. Okay, perfect. Then we need water. Surely we have water around here, right? Oh, I thought this was fixed. The natural gas derrick. But apparently not. There's water. Alright, way over there. So, this way, this way. And then when output is less than 20, you spring to life. So this way. They did something with Timmy drills, but I wasn't paying attention. Okay, right there. Right there. Okay, good. So that at least gives us a permanent retirement home for all this biomass. Take all that and just shovel it in. Just burn it, my friend, so I can help it along just a little bit. It would sort itself out now if I just left it alone. Why does it go directly from native flora into biomass? Why doesn't it pass spolinen? Bit of a mystery right there, right? As long as I don't pick up the Zapiers. Very dangerous to do, because if I don't have room in my inventory, it explodes all over the ground and makes everything 1,000 times worse. Okay, good. This is probably a big problem, right? Look how it's just not working. Like, the system doesn't work. There's 0 steam on this side, and there's a lot of steam on this side. So it's supposed to be an equalizer, but it doesn't actually serve that function, which is very disappointing. Back, don't worry. I guess we're just gonna try to research out all of PySci2. Alright, so am I actually gonna do this? I suppose not, but I suppose I am. Like, I suppose I literally am right now. Come on. Keep running. Keep running. We're gonna guide it all the way back. Okay. We're gonna unclog this entire problem, and we're gonna see auto science made again. And we have so much chemical science, so it's like there isn't a huge amount of pressure on getting that back up. I think I have to, but I guess maybe before I do that, I get the expansion cycle going, you know? We'll see. It is hard-hitting, dramatic, belt-cleaning action. Here you go, some more stuff for you. And it would rot on the belt as well, right? Why do we have none here? Like, why do we have none clogging up this area when it really should have? You know? Because of flora rotting in the machine. Did it get moved to like input somewhere? Huh. I don't know. Alright, so automation science is slowly coming back online. You need ash. Does someone need ash? Take all that, take all that. and then this will eventually work itself out. All right. Automation science is going. I'm kind of... How is this working full blast with only half a belt? Does anyone understand this? It shouldn't be working full blast. We should be running out past here. Wonder if these guys can receive beacons. Oh, they can't get prodded, though. That's a big problem. See, here it's exactly running out, but it's only a half belt. This mean I only ever needed a half belt? That is an interesting theory. So the rotting, the blockage was inevitable in under that supposition, right? Wish I had more PySci2. All right, so this is going well. All right, so this is going about as well as it can. I have a variety of open issues for next time. Primers, arquads, nitrogen for bitumen, for carbon black. We can go check in that though. That might be fixed because I unstuck tailings. It looks like nah. No, the answer is not. Oh, it looks like it's completely disconnected. Oh, it only goes overflow. Well, wait a second. Where does this nitrogen come from then? The answer is we have no nitrogen. So this is... I guess we do this then. You are an equal partner. Are you gonna go? It's not taking anything from the line. Like, what's our other nitrogen, our other source of nitrogen but this, right? I thought it was only this. Nitrogen. I gotta stop playing. I've gone on for too long. So, no, 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 that's trash. This is what we're doing. Like, that's no, 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 no. Like, can't we just harvest nitrogen? Yeah, it's nitrogen from air. Pressurized air makes nitrogen and oxygen. It's just free, right? So what are you doing? Oh, we're full up on oxygen again. Yeah, oxygen's a problem. So I guess... So this is going, but it's never... All the bitumen's being grabbed by the sulfur. Which is hard to say that that is incorrect. Actually, what's going on here? No steam. Okay, so it's a complex problem. Probably the same thing up here, right? No steam. Alright, complex problem. We have a steam issue up there. Let's go peek in on PySci2, and then that's going to be it. It's all running. And there doesn't look to be a... Oh, I didn't update this. I gotta go do that. Let's go do that right now. And that will be our last act. And then tomorrow, we keep building. Alright, so right here, this happy boy needs to be put right there. And that is waste cotton guts. This is bad. Oh, and why are there only sarcorases there? Because it's supposed to... Because I did this wrong as well. Alright. So I didn't have that wired correctly. What is our shortage anywhere? We have no shortage anywhere. So... Why was this going? Should not have. It's overproducing by quite a bit. Maybe we should do the opposite thing and jerk this down to like 6. And wait for that area to get into dire straits. Because I think it has a couple cycles before um, it realizes the product arrives and is detected. So, God, I wish I didn't rot in the machine. Okay. So, this is going... We have had a form of success today. We're going to call it here. Let's talk about what we did today. Time to wrap up. Let's look at the other thing. Excuse me. We are making artillery shells. That is the other thing. And we are not backing up. Well, we're still completely drained out. So, all right, times are still tough, but we are persevering. So I have to do a full round and restore a whole lot of bots everywhere. That's obvious. All right, what did I do today? Today, the main thing I did... There we go. Main thing I did was I restored most of the PySci2 stack. What's missing is primers are not being made. I have to relocate primers and then deal with that. And also our quads have to be completely redone. Well, not redone, but have to be rethought because the nests now rot. And that is an unacceptable, like it really throws the colony collapse recipe into question because it introduces loss of eggs into the system. So if your system is anything short of perfect, you will lose eggs. That will put additional stress on queens. That will lead to complete cratering of the entire colony. So this is bad. I really should spec out of that, but this is hard mode for a reason. I also continued to debug the rest of the factory. I upgraded all the relesias in the relia plantations to compensate for the fact we don't have as many modules as we used to, so that's all good. We're making a lot of relesias now. Hopefully we're making all the rubber. The moos are flowing, the trits are flowing, the zapirs are mostly flowing, but there's a problem with artificial blood, arthropod blood, rather, which maybe we took care of, maybe we didn't. It's hard to say. The factory is moving, power consumption is up, science is ticking along. Like we're up to 20 science a minute right now. And is that climbing or peaked? It's about 20 science a minute. That's a very good rate, I think. Certainly for Pyanodons. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going with this, right? So that's it. I'm done. See you all around. Bye bye now. Bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye.